隨住上年9月，日華牧師57歲生日及世人進入詩篇119篇鏡像世界審判嘅年份後，過去嘅5個月，全世界沒完沒了地不斷刷新破紀錄嘅災難。其中，自今年1月開始，世界持續不斷出現大暴雨同破紀錄嘅洪水。上年12月31日，澳洲西部城鎮庫盧納拉遭遇暴雨，一處大壩漲水，成千上萬海蟾蜍嘅洞穴被徹底摧毀。其中一批蟾蜍更乘住3.5米長巨網，以搭順風車嘅方式逃生。2019年1月2日，聯合國秘書長副發言人哈克喺紐約記者會表示，隨住冬天嘅來臨，敘利亞北部伊德利卜同拉茲吉野縣嘅農村地帶，因暴雨引發嘅洪水及長達7年多嘅敘利亞戰爭，令該國560萬人逃到周邊國家淪為難民，國內仍有660萬流離失所者。敘利亞暴雨成災，加上暴雨喺夜間發生，難民難以防範同躲避。洪水不但沖走難民棲身嘅臨時帳篷同糧食，而且難民營內亦都冇水渠設施，積水深及膝，好多帳篷都喺水同泥土下。不同地區嘅難民均提出援助要求。受災地區俄邁爾難民營向土耳其官方通訊社聲明，呢個係8年嚟難民營經歷最大嘅洪災。暴雨約破壞7萬名平民嘅生活，毀壞11個難民營，約3000個帳篷浸喺水裏面。
Thousands of families displaced by years of war in Syria are being displaced again. 2 days of torrential rainfall in the country's northern region caused major flooding in refugee camps in Idlib and Aleppo. Families stared helplessly as their flimsy tents and makeshift shelters were washed away.
The floods didn't just hit a tent or two. Half the camp, or almost all of the camp, has been washed away. It's caused more damage than we could have imagined.
Children and the elderly took to higher ground as residents struggled to drain the rising waters.
May God help us after all these heavy rains. We haven't been able to sleep for the past 3 nights, and during the daytime we're not able to move around. We've been doing all that we can to drain water out, but unfortunately tents have been flooded. We're helpless. It is total damage. May God help us all.
Flooding also caused closure of some major roads inside and outside the camps. Roads that are used to transport urgently needed aid. Syrian Civil Defense, also known as the White Helmets, say numerous refugee camps have made an urgent appeal for emergency assistance.
The water levels were up to 3 meters in some areas. We have deployed all our forces in the region with heavy equipment to try and get the water out of the camps.
The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights says the severe weather caused catastrophic conditions, leaving tens and thousands of people to face a winter without shelter. They're calling on the international community to help avert a major crisis for people who have already suffered enough.
1月18日，土耳其哈塔爾省罕見遭破紀錄嘅暴雨引發洪水，突然同凌厲嘅傾盆大雨同洪水，令城內大面積被淹，進入斡旋模式，民眾生活大受影響。從航拍影像可見，暴雨引發廣泛洪水，大範圍房屋被淹沒。1月20日，非洲東南部島嶼國家馬達加斯加遭暴雨及洪水肆虐。首都安塔那利佛有多棟建築物被沖毀，至少有5棟房屋崩塌及被洪水沖走，多人受傷。消防當局喺災區展開救援行動，先後發現9具遺體。同日，印尼蘇拉威西島遭大雨侵襲，暴雨導致河流上漲突破河岸，淹沒南蘇拉威西省11處地區， 洪水最深達1.5米。南蘇拉威西省首都望加錫、戈雅縣、馬洛斯市超過1.3萬民眾逃離家園。此外，大雨引發洪水及山體滑坡，超過5.8萬人受影響。
印尼中部廣泛地區連場暴雨，引發山泥傾瀉同河流決堤，最少8個人死亡。當局話，死者包括2個 BB 同1個喺水中觸電嘅男人，預計死亡人數仍然會上升。喺南蘇拉威西省，暴雨令到一個堤壩水位超過警戒線，要開閘泄洪，導致部分地區水浸並引發山泥傾瀉。當局話，由於事發突然，堤壩職員嚟唔切發放泄洪預警，受水災影響，超過2000人要撤離到政府辦公室以至寺廟暫避。
Floods and landslides have killed more people in central Indonesia. The latest death toll is now up to 30 people, and more than 25 are still missing. The hardest hit area is in the southern peninsula of Sulawesi, which is the most populated area on that island. Heavy rain soaked the region, forcing 3,000 people to flee their flooded homes. Several bridges were damaged by the flooding, and power was cut off in affected areas. Earlier this week, an inundated dam forced local authorities to release water. Deadly landslides and floods are not uncommon in Indonesia, especially during the rainy season. Just a few weeks ago, 32 people were killed in a landslide in Sukabumi on the main island of Java.
是次災難造成廣泛影響，房屋、政府大樓、學校及橋梁被破壞，糧食、飲用水、棉被、廚具、衣物等救援物資已經送到災區。印尼南蘇威拉西省減災機構負責人向媒體表示：我從來未見過如此糟糕嘅情況，呢個係最糟糕嘅事情。印度尼西亞政府表示，呢次大雨及洪災已造成至少68人死亡，20多人仍然失蹤。1月25日，巴西東南部馬納斯吉拉斯州布魯馬迪紐市礦場，隸屬全球最大鐵礦石開採商巴西淡水河谷公司嘅水壩發生潰堤意外，廢水及爛泥瞬間湧入村莊及農田，係近30年嚟全球死傷最嚴重嘅礦場水壩潰決意外。
巴西嘅東南部一座礦場嘅堤壩崩塌，引發大規模嘅泥石流，死亡人數升到去9個人，大約300個人失蹤。相信佢哋係礦場工人，附近一帶嘅居民要疏散。
泥石流沖毀橋梁，道路冇辦法通行，房屋、汽車連餐廳都被山泥掩埋，附近地區嘅居民要疏散避難。唔少人走避不及被困，當局出動直升機救人。救援人員幾經艱辛，先至能夠將被困嘅人由泥漿入面拉出嚟，送上直升機帶走。事發喺巴西米納斯吉拉斯州布魯馬迪紐，一個屬於礦業公司淡水河谷嘅堤壩崩塌，導致大約1200萬立方米帶有鐵礦廢料嘅泥漿傾瀉而出。事發嘅時候，有400幾個員工正係喺礦區做緊嘢。
巴西東南部礦庫倒冧事故至今發生至今1星期，當地居民舉行彌撒悼念死難者。事發一刻嘅最新片段亦都曝光。由片段可以見到礦庫倒冧之後捲起大片塵土，隨後嘅泥石流湧至，有人揸車嘗試逃生，但係被湧到嘅泥石流淹沒。出事礦庫位於米納斯吉拉斯州。上個月25號下晝突然倒冧，淹沒礦庫多個設施同附近民居。至今確認有110人死亡，仍然有238人失蹤。當地居民喺事發之後嘅1星期舉行彌撒悼念死者。礦庫由巴西淡水河谷公司經營，公司強調由礦庫流出嘅微礦殘渣中有害金屬含量並未達到危險程度，但專家認為事故嚴重破壞環境。
截至2月8日，水壩潰決事故發生14日後，罹難人數上升至157人，仍有182人失蹤。警方逮捕5名疑犯，可能被控謀殺、 虛假陳述同環境犯罪，包括2名為堤壩進行獨立安全評估嘅德國工程師。佢哋喺9月最近一次環境安全評估中判斷堤壩係穩定嘅。受事故影響，全球最大鐵礦石生產商巴西淡水河谷公司嘅股價接連大幅受挫，預期今年產量亦受影響，或損失約1000萬至1500萬噸。此外，河水河谷公司宣布計劃拆除10座與事故相似嘅大壩，料每年將影響4000萬噸鐵礦石供應，令鐵礦石期貨目標價創16個月嘅新高。1月27日，熬過7年炎熱苦寒嘅澳洲東北部昆士蘭省，終於等到甘霖，冇想到卻係災難嘅開始。受季候風影響，觸發破紀錄嘅暴雨，發生嚴重水災。丹特里河喺24小時內降雨量達到30厘米，即300毫米嘅降雨量。氣象部門錄得驚人嘅水浸數字，警告偏僻地區嘅居民將面臨與外界斷聯、停電、電信商未能提供服務等多種危機。
澳洲昆士蘭北部水災持續，過去7日累積雨量超過1000毫米，創歷史新高。有水庫超出負荷，要全面泄洪。當局呼籲低洼地區居民往高地暫避。
連日暴雨下，澳洲昆士蘭北部嘅湯斯維爾附近呢個水庫滿瀉，存水量達到236%，相當於5億5千萬立方米。為防水壩不勝負荷，市議會宣布星期日晚開始，直到第2朝打開全部泄洪閘排洪，呼籲低洼地區居民疏散到高地暫避。當地持續落大雨，洪水不斷湧落下游，水流極急。湯斯維爾過去7日累積雨量達到1012毫米，部分地區更加高達1600毫米，相當於1年嘅平均雨量。至少幾百間房屋被浸，接近1萬個居民冇電力供應，見到家園變成澤國，居民都顯得好無助。緊急部門出動橡皮艇救出多個被困居民。
Just that the water keeps rising and I'm very scared of water. I'm terrified of water.
And how high was it coming?
Well, it's halfway up the letterbox pole. Yeah, up the post of the letterbox.
來往當地所有航班已經取消，或者分流到其他機場。全部公立學校星期一停課。洪水之下，就連動物收容所亦都無法幸免，人同動物要住喺同一屋檐下。氣象局發出惡劣天氣警告，話受一股低壓槽影響，預料未來1、2日仍然會有暴風雨同嚴重水浸，甚至有可能出現龍捲風。澳洲軍方已經向受影響地區提供9萬個沙包防洪。
其後，淹沒丹特里河地區嘅季候風槽向南推進。澳洲東北部一段長約500公里嘅路徑相繼遭遇洪水，6小時內降雨量或高於150毫米。
Residents in far north Queensland woke to an emergency flood warning in the middle of the night after intense downpours pushed the Daintree River to a record height. A severe weather warning remains in place for parts of the far north as the monsoon trough continues to dump torrential rain over the region.
Despite being spared another cyclone, far north Queensland is still copping a drenching. Much of the region woke to scenes like this after more than 400 millimetres of rain was dumped in less than 24 hours. Several roads and bridges have been cut off by rising water, but some drivers ignored the warnings.
You know, when the road's flooded, you forget it, you don't go through.
It really is life or death. If you end up getting washed off a causeway, you've got a very good chance of losing your life.
Residents in the Douglas Shire received emergency alerts in the middle of the night, warning them of major flooding as river levels reached a record high.
Daintree River. Crazy. The road's over there somewhere.
River at Daintree Village peaked at 12.6 metres yesterday about midnight. That's 2 metres higher than the peak in 2014 and the highest peak for this particular location.
The flooding even washed a herd of cows onto local beaches. These quick-thinking locals used their tinny to rescue one that was stuck out at sea. The State Emergency Service says it's responded to more than 80 call-outs for residents.
It is continued forecast rain and our wet season is still another couple of months. People need to be aware of how it can affect them.
Although the heavier downpours did ease today, forecasters say the big wet is far from over.
The heavier rain will drift down towards the Whitsundays and northwards over the next day or so. But the monsoon looking like it will stay active, maybe towards the end of the week, even increasing a bit again.
A severe weather warning remains in place for the northern part of the state.
Well, those rainfall totals in the Daintree particularly have been extraordinary. 472 millimetres at Wyonbeale Valley and 426 at China Camp. And most of that fell in 6 hours. Cairns Airport picked up 378. Well, although the rain has eased today, the severe weather warning continues from about Innisfail down to Proserpine and inland and beyond to Charters Towers and Greenvale. 6 hourly totals of 100 to 150 millimetres are likely, with heavier totals coming in with the storms. Locally intense rainfall is still a risk. Totals of more than 250 millimetres are possible in just 6 hours.
呢場季候風帶嚟嘅龐大暴雨，令世界遺產昆士蘭省大恩樹河嘅雨林地區河水暴漲，水深12.6米，打破當地118年來嘅水浸紀錄，超過1世紀未曾見過嘅高度。冇錯，係118年嚟最高水位嘅紀錄。118正係日華牧師早前主日信息前瞻性警告，全本聖經中最短嘅詩篇117篇，與最長嘅詩篇119篇鏡面倒置。詩篇118篇正係中間嘅鏡子。當世人度過詩篇118篇對應嘅2018年後，就會進入詩篇119篇對應嘅2019年，全地遭審判災難嘅一年。顯然，呢次澳洲破紀錄嘅暴雨同洪水，正係神印證我哋詩篇117、118及119篇鏡面倒置嘅信息內容。並且，這破紀錄嘅災難進一步明證2019年係全地遭審判嘅一年。8年1遇嘅洪水，讓部分低洼地區變成水鄉澤國，救援人員需要出動船隻疏散民眾。
There's the backyard. There's the pool. We've got a new pool now. And that's the part of that thing there. There's something else gone there. The shed down the back's gone. The ute's gone. My ute's gone under the house. I can't even get under the house now. Unbelievable. I'm glad I got a high set. I just rang Dommy. Yeah, he's at work. He thought Megan was home. He didn't think it was this bad. Mate, there's the under the house. I've had to get upstairs. I couldn't. It's coming up the stairs here. Look at this under here, man. She's just wiped out all that stuff over there. Floating creatures.
另一方面，今次澳洲破紀錄暴雨以及洪水，令當地農民以及農場主人大失預算，部分人決定死守家園。亦有居民喺撤離過程裏面協助家禽疏散，其中大批農場嘅牛隻被沖到大海，喺海上漂浮。最終，暴風雨演變成昆士蘭歷史上最嚴重嘅水災之一，50萬隻牛淹死。大家冇聽錯，確實係50萬隻牛被洪水淹死。牛群慘死嘅畫面慘不忍睹。縱然歷經艱辛，從早前嘅嚴重旱災裏面存活落嚟，卻逃唔過洪災。虛弱嘅牛隻用盡全力喺泥濘裏面掙扎，喺傾盆大雨裏面奮力前行，擠埋一齊互相取暖，最終筋疲力盡，倒喺泥濘覆蓋嘅大地上。幾十萬隻牛集體死亡，單係畜牧業嘅損失估計已超過2億美元，約16億港元，勢必重創澳洲經濟。而牛隻屍體腐爛或者會引發傳染病，亦必須趕快處理。
經歷7年乾旱，以為澳洲昆士蘭近日嘅雨水會帶嚟希望，點知係極端暴雨引發水災，浸死近50萬隻牛。 當局擔心如果唔盡快處理牛屍，屍體腐爛會引發傳染病，而幸存嘅牛隻亦因為道路受阻，當局暫時救唔到佢哋。依家要等洪水退晒，先知道牛隻確實嘅死亡數字。有農民話損失大約2000隻牛，擔心之後會有更多死於肺炎。又話呢幾年旱災已經令佢哋負債累累，依家仲損失埋未來2至4年嘅收入。活牛同牛肉產品出口係澳洲最大經濟來源之一，前年出口總值就有74億澳元，大約400億港紙。今次水災估計造成高達16億港紙經濟損失，政府話將會向農民提供緊急援助啊！
Good evening. For the first time, we can show you pictures from the heart of northwest Queensland's cattle crisis. 7 News has been on the ground in flooded Julia Creek and Richmond, and the situation is worse than first feared.
We warn the pictures are confronting, but farmers say people need to see them to understand the gravity of the situation.
The scenes are heartbreaking. Death and despair, paddock after paddock. Hard to watch as it is. It's even harder when this is your livelihood rotting in mud. But graziers want you to see it.
Well, it breaks your heart.
This is the first look inside the Richmond region. Cattle farmer Alastair McClymont doesn't know how many head he's lost, but knows the result of this disaster.
It's a knockout punch. Drought chokes you. It slowly chokes you. But this one's it's a big flat and it knocks you. Some people won't get up, unfortunately.
The roads between Richmond and Julia Creek are underwater, making recovery near impossible, and so a frantic mission to support stranded families and cattle goes on. For those animals that survived the floods, starvation and exposure to reach higher ground, time is running out.
We're still trying to keep cattle alive, as you can see. They're a mess. And some of them aren't responding to treatment. That's too far gone now.
Losses now estimated at 500,000 animals and into the billions of dollars. In isolated Julia Creek, the scenes are no better, the death immeasurable. Property owner Matt Benito doesn't want to do his own count.
Honestly, hate having to show these images. It's really hard for people to see them themselves. But it's probably the only way that we can communicate what's happening.
The community is gathering to support each other and find out what help is coming their way.
You will be surprised how tough and resilient these people are, and they will come back, but they're not going to come back without that.
Ultimately, the death of these cattle will have a far greater financial impact than simply hurting the graziers who have lost them. This is income. This is money that now won't be spent with local businesses, so the flow-on effects become so much more devastating. Making the hit harder, farmers know in a few weeks their paddocks will be full and green. What they need is cattle to fill them. They're asking for government assistance and money to restock.
We contribute in a massive way to the economy, and if you want us to stay here, you're going to have to help us. It's as simple as that. Before it's simply too late. Principally here in Julia Creek, the only way help and supplies is getting in is by air, and that is because all of the main roads in and out of town are either still underwater or are like this one, completely destroyed by the flooding. It is still a very difficult time for the people here, but there are still emerging amazing tales of rescue from the region, like the story of Des and his dog. Police rescued the 79-year-old from his home as the water rapidly rose around him.
除此之外，洪水淹沒北部沿岸城市湯斯維爾頓多間民宅、學校以及機場。有民眾影到鱷魚喺街道爬行嘅驚嚇場面，當地報章亦接獲多宗目擊報告。澳洲政府警告民眾需提防鱷魚、蛇以及爬蟲類動物喺意料之外嘅地方出沒。環境部部長伊洛克亦敦促市民遠離野生動物。至於地球另一邊嘅沙地阿拉伯，1月28日連續4日暴雨引致該國北部同西部洪水泛濫以及泥石流。由於城市並冇雨水排水系統，令街道迅速積水，好快變成一條能沖走行人同車輛嘅小河，引起民眾對政府嘅憤怒。洪水導致全國共12人死亡。此外， 2月2日，南美洲玻利維亞暴雨引致山泥傾瀉，10幾輛汽車喺山路上突然被數以噸計嘅泥土淹沒，部分衝至峽谷下200米。大批救援人員趕到現場，事件最少11人死亡，18人受傷。
喺南美洲玻利維亞首都拉巴斯以北山區，因為連場暴雨導致山泥傾瀉，沖走6部車同一間房屋，暫時未清楚傷亡嘅人數。從山坡碌落嚟嘅山泥掩埋公路，有車輛被山泥沖落山坡。一個女傷者喺其他人協助之下離開。事發喺當地星期六，現場位於拉巴斯以北大約100公里，救援人員因為山路受阻，暫時未能夠到達現場。路政部門擔心再發生山泥傾瀉，禁止民眾進入。
2月7日，巴西里約熱內盧連日暴雨，時速高達109公里嘅強風將樹木吹倒，多條街道洪水泛濫，部分山區發生山泥傾瀉，其中住宅區內大樹倒塌壓中一輛巴士，部分樓宇去水喉太窄，跟唔上降雨速度，洪水高速湧入單位，好似瀑布湧過樓梯。市長克里韋拉宣布，2小時雨量等於整個月嘅平均雨量。氣象學家從未想過呢次風暴會咁猛烈，狂風大雨已導致至少5人死亡，並造成嚴重破壞。1月24日，隨住嚴寒過後，美國國家氣象局針對紐約地區發出暴雨以及洪水警報，暴雨帶嚟高達2.5英寸降雨量，沿海地區居民要提防洪水災害。接住2月，美國中西部以及南部經歷傾盆大雨以及洪水，大量洪水覆蓋南部地區，水位達20多年嚟最高水平。
This is a massive storm, and you can see the winter weather advisories are expansive. 91 million people under some sort of winter weather advisory, and right in the middle, we have a huge threat of flooding rain. So we do have this flood watch in effect because of several days of heavy rain expected. So let's first see the heavy rain as it moves in from the south, pumped up from this area of low pressure moving in from the Gulf of Mexico. But as we go into this evening, the snow will start to overspread the plain states, then move up into the Midwest. The upper Midwest will start to see some of this heavier snow as well. It arrives in Chicago by tomorrow morning. Right at the same time, heavier snow moves into Washington, D.C. So that means tomorrow morning's commute is bad from D.C. over into Chicago. It arrives in New York by tomorrow evening and then exits as we go into Thursday morning. So it does look like we will all see that transition from snow to ice and then eventually to rain. But before it changes over to rain, we could see about 6 to 9 inches of snow across the upper Midwest. Through the Great Lakes region, we're looking at about 2 to 4 inches. D.C. could see 4 to 6 inches before that changeover later in the morning and into early in the afternoon. Lesser amounts farther north. As for the rain, we could see about 3 to 4 inches of rain falling on a saturated ground, so that could lead to some flooding.
Tonight, parts of southern Missouri seeing towns entirely underwater.
Wow, this is my bank.
Another round of storms bringing more heavy rain to the flood-soaked region.
The road's gone.
Mel Stout and his wife Diane have camped out since Monday, forced from their nearby home by threatening floodwaters, which have claimed at least 5 lives.
Just, you want to cry.
These before and after pictures show the extent of the record flooding in Missouri. Soggy weather has wreaked havoc elsewhere too. In Pocahontas, Arkansas, a levee break early this morning, leading to a flash flood emergency. This town of 6,400 told to seek higher ground.
Oh my God, oh my God!
And southern Louisiana pounded by heavy rain today and dangerous hail. More severe weather expected overnight.
More heavy rain will move through the Midwest tonight with a line of severe storms along the Gulf Coast. We could see widespread 3 to 4 inches of rain with isolated higher amounts up near St. Louis and down near New Orleans.
Back in Missouri, residents like the Stouts are eager to return home.
It's bad. I'd like to go home.
Even as uncertainty reigns about what awaits.
To give you a better sense of just how far and wide the water has spread here, the Merrimack River is well on the other side of this Interstate 44 overpass. The road that goes underneath is Route 141. It is a major thoroughfare in and of itself. It is clearly closed tonight and should be for the foreseeable future, Lester.
除此之外，美國加州隨住連場世紀性山火之後，踏入2019年2月，竟然接連出現3場冬季風暴，部分地區48小時內降雨量達240毫米。多條河流水位暴漲，部分道路被淹沒，居民被迫撤離。據報道，風暴席捲加州北部同俄勒岡州南部之後，又開始襲擊南加州， 三藩市北部嘅索薩利托嘅泥石流已淹埋多輛汽車，將樹木連根拔起。氣象局警告，曾遭野火燒過嘅區域可能會出現泥石流以及洪水。101號高速公路望鐵斯圖因泥石流關閉2個方向嘅車道，太平洋海岸公路 Yuba Burner 附近2個方向嘅車道亦關閉，部分地區泥漿深達3英尺。
Storm threat and emergency evacuations in the west. Dangerous floodwaters, look at that, filled with debris and mud cascading through Malibu. And a driver stranded north of Los Angeles trying to push his car to safety. High winds bringing this towering pine, said to be 100 years old, down on a Santa Barbara home. And you'll remember those recent devastating wildfires. Well, now they've left many residents exposed during these torrential rains.
Tonight, what looks like river rapids raging through this neighborhood in Malibu, swallowing everything in its path. A major storm pummeling the entire state. Flash flood alerts up and down California, with some places expecting up to half a foot of rain. Mandatory evacuations in areas scarred by recent wildfires. Residents worried about mudslides.
Horrible mudslides, people getting caught.
Santa Barbara County getting hammered. Powerful winds toppling a huge tree onto this apartment complex. In Los Angeles, drivers forced to take their chances on flooded streets. People in near waist-deep water near Hollywood. More than 100 weather-related emergencies reported across the city. Investigators in Ventura County looking into whether the storm played a role in this deadly crash, killing one search and rescue team member. And Tom, you can see and you can hear that rushing water just behind me as it roars across this roadway here in Malibu. A number of streets have been closed because of the dangerous flooding and debris flows here. And more rain is expected tonight into tomorrow, meaning this could only get worse.
加州居民經歷咗2018年大火之後，又遭暴雨襲擊，泥石流沖毀多間房屋，居民再一次需要逃難。居民稱，自去年山火至今年冬天嘅暴雨，已記唔清係第幾次被要求撤離。當地居民克里斯派克曼表示，一年大部分時間我哋都睇唔見雨，所以大部分時間都感覺到好安全。但當暴雨來襲嘅時候，你嘅安全感就冇啦，就好似幾十年嚟未見過咁大嘅暴雨，真係好糟糕。
Turning now to a massive storm taking aim on fire-ravaged California.
Stunning picture showing how heavy rain is triggering mudslides and flooding at major highways. ABC's Marcus Moore is in Los Angeles, where mandatory evacuations were lifted overnight. Good morning, Marcus.
And Eva, good morning. The rain continues to fall, and that is the Los Angeles River just behind me, and you may be able to hear and see the massive amounts of water that are going downstream, at one point high enough to leave debris along the banks there. And in other parts of the region, there was dangerous flash flooding in the streets. Residents now recovering from a relentless deluge that triggered flash flooding and mudslides in Southern California.
The driveway was completely flooded. In fact, it looked like a waterfall. The water came all the way through my garage and inside my house.
The mud at times flowing like a river, violently snapping a tree here and snaking its way through neighborhoods like this one in Malibu. The flooded streets often leaving cars useless and underwater. A couch seen drifting into the middle of the road. And this Santa Maria resident describing a rude awakening.
Some guy woke me up telling me there was a tree on top of my car.
Pleas for help Saturday all throughout the state.
Water flowing inside of the home, resident unable to get out.
Anaheim firefighters rescuing a woman trapped in this car crushed by a tree. And you can see this dramatic rescue here in Yucca Valley. Helicopter fighting whipping winds to rescue an elderly man trapped in his car. And more rescues like it.
Swiftwater rescue, female stuck in the river bottom. We have another swiftwater rescue in the river bottom.
Saturday morning, one rescue turning fatal. First responder was killed rushing to help in a traffic accident. And there have been on and off periods of rain here in Southern California this morning. You see the rain still falling, and the threat has not yet passed. Dan, the rain's expected to be in this area through Tuesday.
事實上，近年美國內政部同地質調查局一直試圖提高民眾對大風暴威脅嘅認識，並促進應急準備。其中更提出900年一遇嘅大風暴同洪水嘅概念。科學家指出，900年一遇嘅大風暴並唔係話風暴每900年先至發生一次，或者唔會連續2年發生，而係指呢種風暴發生嘅機率為1%，即 0.1%。但係隨住近年全世界氣候大反常，呢種900年一遇嘅災難喺任何時間都可能發生。洛杉磯加大氣候科學家尼爾斯溫認為， 美國陸軍工程兵部低估咗極端嚴重天氣事件嘅影響，必須更新水文同預報資料。加州嘅基礎建設可能無法應對21世紀新氣候嘅挑戰。以灣加大研究人員喺最近嘅科學期刊《地球物理通訊》上發表研究報告指，檢查咗加州13個超過50年嘅水庫之後，認為喺氣候變暖嘅情況下，水壩失效嘅風險可能會增加。毋庸置疑，9年後嘅今日，全世界唔少氣候專家都認同，過往9年裏面，全球天氣大反常，極端氣候正嚴重影響人類嘅生存。只係呢啲破紀錄災難尚未發生前，日華牧師經已按住神嘅吩咐，藉住2012榮耀盼望信息警告全世界，世人經已進入最後啟示錄嘅時代，唯有2012信息先至係世人唯一嘅答案。